Okay, so last week we in Tableau, what we did? Any idea?
I know about the probability and what you told us about the probability. I like in between.
So
I saw the half recording, not the last. And
so in last week in Tableau we prepared a storytelling dashboard, right? We prepared a storytelling dashboard. And
yeah, this one I think we did on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, one day we did this Tableau storytelling.
Okay, so till storytelling we completed last week. So today I will explain about different types of dashboard we have in Tableau. What sort of dashboard we use in the day-to-day work. I will explain that. First one is explanatory dashboard, which you all already know. So explanatory dashboard includes several sheets of view, and it presents the data to make it easy to find answers. And we have high level of interaction. So how we can add interaction is through filters, actions, highlights, that all we went through one by one for all features we went, right? So one single dashboard can have multiple users. So I will do a quick explanatory dashboard where we will examine last 3 years of sales data. We will show regional variation. We will look at peak sale and identify any good or bad customer. So I will do this quickly because we have already done this several times. So let's go in week 4. Download explanatory dashboard Q1.
Q1
Explanatory dashboard. Yep.
So I have a question. So if you don't mind, I will ask later.
Okay.
The thing is like when we create, different charts in Excel sheet, and even in Excel sheet, I think we create kind of dashboard as well on the different sheet. So how can we drag all those charts in other sheet? Is that just copy paste or
it's just a copy paste. I have shown you that.
You have shown us actually you was doing it and I was not getting it like how you're doing it. I think.
Okay, so at the end, if you have done something, I will help you out if you have any question. Okay. So have you opened this chart in this Tableau file?
Yeah, I can see the file downloaded.
Okay, so go in, explore the data, go in this dashboard, and drag weekly category.
Weekly category profit.
Yeah. And then again drag regional profit, and then drag customer sale. And okay, you should have some figure like this. Then go in regional profit. And click entire view. In up drop down, you can see option, click entire view. Yeah. So let's remove this to filter. So in this dashboard, if you add an interaction, so how to add interaction in a dashboard? So single click, here is the option, okay, to use as filter. So let's click in this in all dashboard, use as filter. Here you will see option, use as filter. Okay, so here you can look for any peak profit. For example, you can click on peak profit and look your distribution on regional profit and your customers profit. So
it's like use this filter when we move our cursors, it will show us the information of each point.
Yeah, so for this point, for example, for this point, for this category on December 17, 2017, So we have this sort of category that has been divided into regions. These are my customers. So this is one type of explanatory dashboard. Okay, where we can add filters, we can highlight things as per our requirement. So this is one sort of explanatory dashboard. So explanatory dashboard is for discovery. Like we represent the data and use tool to find the answers. Like we discover explanatory dashboard. Okay. So another type of dashboard
So this dashboard is like you said, present.
Is an explanatory dashboard because we can
Okay, we are explaining.
we can explore anything. We can add high level of filters there and can discover something from the dashboard.
Discovered only with the option of use as filter. You mean to say like
Discover means you can find some trend or some high customers or the customers that are giving us more profit. So we can look at our dashboard and can explore things, can discover something. So that's why it is called explanatory dashboard. So another one is informative dashboard. So in informative dashboard, we look for about specific information. We present the data to make it easy to find answers, but still we have some interaction. But our primary focus will be on answering a single questions. So we go specific. We look for specific information, and we focus on one single questions that my dashboard can answer. For example, in our informative dashboard, we will explore sales data for California, and we will be interested in looking for category like technology, and we will see how many sales did we make in each city, and identify our good or bad customer. So our goal will be to look for top 10 technology product in our informative dashboard. Okay, so let's close this one.
But so even the explanatory dashboard was like same, giving us the information, and the informative dashboard is also same.
So in informative dashboard, the difference is in informative dashboard we focus on one specific question. So that dashboard will answer one specific questions.
Whole dashboard.
Yeah, whole dashboard.
So for example, if there are 3 figures, so the 3 figures will only represent
answer on basis of
one.
Yeah, on basis of one particular thing we will answer whole dashboard will answer one specific question. So let's download this file, informative dashboard Q1.
That means the informative dashboard is more detailed version.
More detailed, like presenting some specific answer to a question, you can say. So what we will be doing in informative dashboard, so we will examine sales data for California. Okay, so we will filter country. We'll only look for country that is California. Okay.
So which sales?
This one. So let's remove everything. So in this dashboard, in sales map, we will add filter our date on basis of years. Okay, so we will include last 3 years data, 16, 17, 18. Okay.
But in my sheet, it's already there.
Yeah, let's remove and do it once again. Yeah. Why it is still showing 1 year?
So which years you selected?
So it is only showing 1 year. Yeah.
4 years it's showing.
Data for, yeah, let's select last 3 years. And look for particular country. Let's say United States. Okay. Let's filter that even. And we will apply this to all seats. So to apply this to all seats, where we will go? Apply to worksheets and all using this data source. So this will be applied to all the seats.
Sorry, how you have done this?
Apply to worksheets and then all using this data source. Yeah. Same, we will apply same for my country filter.
All using the data source.
Yeah. Also, we will in category we will choose only technology. So we are very specific to particular country and particular category. So in category we will choose technology. This will be also applied to all. So we are being very specific here. We are choosing only one country, one category, and my year filter is of last 3 years.
So mine is only subcat okay, category. So what you have done in category just technology, yeah?
Yeah, just I have chosen technology. Yeah. So so this gives on basis of my city, sales by city. And here we can see filter has been applied. So here we can see sales by sub category. And here we can see top 10 customers.
So did you remove the longitude and latitude, or is there something else to do?
No, it's there.
Okay, that's the different page.
Okay. So here how to take top 10 customers is we can click here and filter customer name filter.
Constantly change the page and I don't get it like which exactly.
So where are you now?
Before you was in sales map, then sales by city, now I'm in sales by city. Now
Yeah.
you are in top 10 customers. Now it's like
So yeah, sales by city and sales by subcategory, we don't need to do anything.
Okay.
That's already there. Yeah. Okay. We can now go in the top 10 customers.
Okay.
And then here we can add filter, go in customer name, filter, right click filter, and then go in top 10, top, top 10 by field, and then click apply, and then click OK. So these are my top 10 customers. Any question till here?
No.
Then okay, then go in bottom 10 customers to right click here, apply filter, go in top by field, then we choose bottom, and click apply. It's not showing now.
तुम्हें top 10 game या bottom 10? ये bottom 10 ही है. ये top 10 है. उधर चीज ना bottom 10 पे competition पे.
Your report is showing for what bottom team?
Uh,
What did you? It's my it's not showing up. By total sum of sale.
it's not
What
showing.
not showing? Category filter top team
By queen.
bottom.
Apply. I only clicked OK straight away. So you put so many things in filter.
No, these three filters should be there.
But why is just one customer name? Mine is to country and customer name. Yours is year, country, and category. I'm trying like this as well.
Maybe this filter is excluding bottom 10 customers. Yeah. Let me exclude this condition to condition. I think the technology is coming. Yeah. That's the reason. That category is filtering out. Yeah. So I have removed that category. And here, this looks good. Now we will pull sales by city and sales by subcategory. And customer sales and product. In sales by subcategory, let's add my category filter as technology. Yeah. Now this is my dashboard. Okay. This is my dashboard.
How we can add? Okay.
So now what I want is, so when I click on this particular subcategory, it should show me top 10 profit. So when I click on subcategory, it should show me top 10 profit, top 10 products, sorry, top 10 products, because that's our goal. Our goal is to find top 10 technology product, right? So how to do is we will add one. So if we need to add the product information here, what we will do. So last time what we did, in case of in Vision we added states last time. So
we have to go back.
So yeah, so what we need to do, we need to use set operator set. So we need to create a set for subcategory. So when we click on subcategory, that will display me top 10 products. Okay, for that we need to create a set. So I will create a set for my subcategory. So why we create a set? Because if we need to set is used. So I will show you the example, then you understand better, I think.
So this is if we are missing something at the end of the picture, then if we need to edit, so we have to go back on the same page and do the edits by doing this.
Yeah, do the ads, like if we need to add something, then we need to go in individual sets. Okay. So here I will choose one, my accessories. Okay. So I have created a set here, and then I will add a calculated field that will sort out. So if my set subcategory 2, then so when I click on this subcategory, suppose for example accessories, then I should have my product information, right? Product name. Else should be blank. And okay, so what I did, I created a set.
So how did you come up with this one? Calculator.
So here, if you go here, right click,
So
calculated
from the
field.
category drop down,
Mhm.
I've got these three options, like only three: furniture, office supplies, and technology. So
Yeah, you need to choose.
this is under the category set where we creating set.
So right now we're not creating this to category. So here what we have subcategory. So what we want to do is when we click on accessories, then we need to display products, right? So for working this as a click, we need to create a subset in subcategory in here. So we right click here, here, here. So then if you suppose if I choose this accessories, so this is being clicked. So once this is clicked, then we need to add our logic. Then we will go in category field.
So, sir, in the calculation, the command that you have given, so do we have to learn all these commands?
So you need to understand like why we are doing calculated field, why we are creating sets. You need to understand that. So why we are creating sets is to mix in subcategory. We want to add a feature. So that I can display my product information. So to add more feature, we need to create a set.
But this one already done when we entered the subcategory, we create the set and it was done. So again, we are giving.
So what? Yeah. So what we are trying to do is, so when we click on accessories, so that should show me my top 10 products. Okay. So for click work on subcategory, we need to create a set.
Sir, which formula did you use for the calculator?
So this is my formula. If subcategory 2, so in my subcategory 2, I have chosen one subcategory, right? So if I choose that subcategory, then I should have my product name, else it should be blank.
So why we did add the formula above the calculator you have before?
So in last week, I told you when we create a set, okay?
Yes.
So here in presentation slide, so when we create, this is my asymmetric drill down. So what I am trying to do is, if I select a particular group, then we will, so to show a particular group, we need to create a set first.
Yes.
And then we need to create a calculated field. Yeah. So we need to follow this steps.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, by writing the product name, that means it will show us the product name.
Yeah, it will show us.
But like, what's the outcome after this one? Can you show me? Like,
Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm doing that. So this is my calculated field. Now, if I apply this here, so it will show me. It will show me all product information.
Okay, same product.
Okay, for one category. So this is my calculated field. Okay. So did you get this? So this is one that I have created right now by using calculated field.
So I did that.
It's coming?
So I did that this the calculating field. So which formula is?
I think I have used it originally now. Here, it's this one. Now we need to create one. Okay, so go in the field, give the name.
So calculate what product?
Yeah. So we are calculating product. Okay. So this will be my formula. So if we have sets, then give me the product information.
So I have created one, but nothing shown.
So this needs to be your set info, set whatever
Yeah, I
set
got
you
it.
have given, that name should be there. It's coming. Okay.
Then product
So now if you need to add, now what we need to do is right click in this calc product and go in filter and then go in top here by field top 10. Here we need to select again top 10. Yeah. So I'm recording this session, so it's been recorded.
Okay.
You can try later because it will take much time if you, try to do. Okay. So now go in filter here, right click filter top 10 top by field by top 10. Okay, choose top 10, apply. So this will show me my top 10 product based on subcategory. Okay, now you will have this information here. Now to this click to work. So now what I want to do is if I click on copies, then the top 10 copies should be displayed here. Top 10 product of copies. For this to work, what we need to do is go in dashboard, go in action, add action, change set value. So I want this to work on sales by subcategory. Okay, so my set is set 2. So here what I will choose is I will choose remove all values from set. I will choose remove all values from set.
So what did you do?
Then we will go in main dashboard, informative dashboard.
Okay.
Okay. So then we will create a set, because what we want is now if we click on phone, then we need to display top 10 product. If you click on machines, then we need to display top 10 products. For that, what we will go in dashboard, actions, add action, and here we will add change set values. In dashboard, you need to go in dashboard. Dashboard, action,
Add action.
add action, add set action, add set action.
Change set value.
Add set action.
Sir, I don't have the set action option.
But in mine, there is no action. I can't do select.
So you are not in dashboard.
And then
we choose this sheet, sales by subcategory.
yeah.
Then choose select, and then we will choose set, which set we have created, subcategory 2.
So please wait for don't go on. Select.
Then
Select sales by subcategory.
Yeah.
Then subcategory set 2, which set you have created, give that name.
Okay.
And then remove all values from set. So once we click on one button, we need to remove all remaining one. Okay, so choose remove all values from set.
So why we removing all values from set?
So we want is when we
Just-
click on subcategory, then
Uh-huh.
it should show that product information, and all remaining should be filtered.
Okay. Then okay.
Then click OK and click OK. So when I click on phone, now the phone top 10 phone product is seen here. So when I click on machines, top 10 product information is available here. If we click outside, it will filter out. It's working. So now we can add more interaction here by adding filters. So I'm recording this session. You can view later because in this space, so we can't complete even one topic.
Oh.
Yeah. So once so I will do it once again. Okay. So we go in dashboard, actions, create a set and apply set to one particular sheet, which is sales by subcategory. Then we choose set as the one which we have created set, and then we will click on remove all values from set. And once we do that, and we will have this filter here. So once I click on machines, it will show top 10 products. So this one is specific to my category. So this dashboard is specific to top 10 technology product, because we have filtered technology, and this is my top 10 products. So I can add more filter here by using this filter. So here, if we look at one particular product, so here we can see like this in top 10 product. If you click on one particular product, it shows like my all cities information, all customers information. So yeah, this gives us the picture of top 10
But
product.
in this, the customer sales and profit, it didn't, mine is not fixed. It's just showing 10. It's just showing 9.
So you have applied this filter. Here we have filter in all tabs. We need to apply this filter.
Okay.
So this is my informative dashboard where we look for particular one category, that is technology, and we look for top 10 products, and based on that category, that product, we are applying filter in our dashboard. So that's why this is our informative dashboard. Okay. So then we have a data story dashboard. This one we already did last week. So all about insights. We present the answer to the user, persuade or make a cheese, make a case to change something, multiple dashboard connected in a data story. So that's the use of data story. We present the answer to the user by drawing some insight using step-by-step method to present data story. So that's my data story dashboard. Then the last one is my KPI dashboard. So please listen to this first, okay? That's so this one is my last one is my KPI dashboard, okay? In KPI dashboard is all about getting someone's attention, like what figures are going up, what figures are going down. So by looking at that dashboard, we can say like my sales trend is increasing comparing to last year, or it's decreasing comparing to last 3 years, 5 years. So whatever trend we saw, that should be attention of dashboard should provide that information that particular user can see and have some figure in their mind. That's why we use KPI dashboard. So that is used to highlight things of interest. So it is mostly done to compare on basis of previous months. So here I have created one KPI dashboard.
KPI dashboard question 1.
Yeah.
So we have two files. One is only
There one is for solution and one is the question that we will be doing. So this is one KPI dashboard.
So you open just the normal one, not the question one, yeah?
This is the answer one. I have opened this answer one.
Okay.
So we will create this right now today. So this is my KPI dashboard. So this dashboard contains Zavadia.
Yes.
Just here, okay. So this is my KPI dashboard. So this is my region: central, east, south, west. So when I apply a filter here on basis of particular month, so my trend in changes here. So this is my KPI that shows total sale. So in current year we have total sale of 7K. Comparing to last year, we see 63.6% reduction in my sale in central region. So this KPI gives us the information. By looking at this KPI, we can see like my total sale for each region is this much, and comparing to last year, whether it's increasing or decreasing. So we can view this KPI and answer our business questions, any questions if we have in our business. So today we will create this filter because this will be our one of the portfolio dashboard for you. So we'll create this dashboard from scratch today. Yeah.
So now we
So yeah, so we have download KPI dashboard Q1. So I have divided my sheet. So this sheet contains weekly order date based on central vision. This sheet contains Himal. Are you there? Himal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this sheet.
Here I on mute everything by equal. That's why
Okay. Okay. So I have my seats here. So one is central seat, one is for east, one is for south, and one is for west. So 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 creating this part, this one, two, three, four, the down one, this we have already done, and this is very easy. Simply we select a week wise order date and we filter on basis of vision and sum of sales. So this for one is already done. Okay. So now what this is my So now we need to generate this three. Okay. So this one, the top one is, this is my central, this is my region. So this is my central region. So, and this is my total sales, 7K. So on, this is my total sales on recent year. So my data is from, so if we look at order date and we filter on the basis of year, so we have data from 2015 to 2018. Okay, so this KPI, this board is, this 7K is for current year.
So did you select all the years, 17 to?
I haven't done anything, I'm just explaining you. Okay. So this is my current year and this is my comparison with previous year. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to create a calculated field that has current year.
This is no current year. That's the, I think, value in dollars.
Yeah, so values of current year, I meant to say. So values for current year, total sales for current year, and this is my comparison to previous year.
So how much the downfall?
Downfall we have in the cell. So what we need to do in the rough sketch, if we make a rough sketch, so this is my 7K, this is my total sum of sales for current year. Okay. And 63.67 is percentage comparison with previous year. Okay. So what we will do is, we will create a calculated field. So what we will do, we will create first calculated fields of that calculated field will show, my first calculated field will show current year data, current year. Then second calculated field will show my previous year data, previous prior year. Okay. Then third will show this minus this.
Difference.
Yeah, profit. You can say profit between current and prior. And then the fourth one, percentage. Yeah, fourth one will add percentage. This all will be on my calculated field. So and this will be my on basis of region. We will filter this on basis of region. Yeah. So first what we need to do, so let's create first my calculated field that will show current year. So how to do that is, so I will go in calculated field, create calculated. So this will be my current year. So this is my current year indicator. Let's give this as current year indicator. So my year of order date will be equals to, so here what we need to do is, we need to take max of year. If we do, then this will give me my current date, right? Max of current, if we do max of year, this will give me current date. So what is my max? Max is my aggregate function, right? So we have learned in SQL, aggregate function is my max, mean. Yeah. So whenever we have aggregate function, we use fixed. Yeah. So I will explain about all these calculations in depth, but right now just remember, when we use aggregate function like max, mean, count, we need to use fix. Fix is like doing a group by, like we do a group by in SQL. We need to use a fix here.
So fix only in W?
Yeah. So we will discuss about this all details we will discuss in separate lecture. We will have separate lecture.
But mine is showing the syntax error when I'm.
So might be my one also it's showing error because bracket is not correct. So yeah, now it's so valid. Yeah. So we will calculate current year. Okay, this is my formula. So this will give me current year. Okay, makes sense. And then I will duplicate this current year. And in duplicate, what I will do, I will give my name as prior year. I will give name as prior, prior, prior year, and we will do -1. So -1 will give me prior year. That is indicator. Okay. So I have made a duplicate. So if you click there, click on current year indicator, right click, and you will see a duplicate option.
Yeah, I'm to duplicate, but this.
Then go in.
Is not coming up. It's like this, the current year indicator. So when I click duplicate, it just came over.
Right click there, and -1.
So why -1 now?
So prior year, maximum year will be my current year. -1 will be current year -1. So my current year is 2018. So my prior will be -1, 2017.
Okay. But it's showing red mark when I'm. Is that
So might be your bracket, might be. You might have issue in your bracket. Okay. Then we will create another. So I have created two calculated field. Okay. I will create one again. That will show me cells. So what we did right now, so we created two calculated field. Okay, this two created two. Then now what we need to create one another that shows me sales, not profit, sales, because we are making sales KPI. That shows me sales on basis of my selection. So what would be, so this will be, let's give this name as let's give this name as profit current year, not profit, sales. My one is sales. Okay, sales current year. And here what we will do, if my current year indicator then show me sales, else end. Okay, show me sales. So what I did is, when I select my current year, that should show me all my sales. So this is my another calculated field. Okay, this is making sense. So if I click on current year, so if I choose my current year, then I need to take all sum of sales, right? So I have chosen sales here. So when I select current year, that is 2018. So I have my latest year is in my data is 2018. So when I choose 2018, then that should show me the sale of 2018. That's why I have chosen, if my current year indicator is 2018, let's say, then my sales will be 2018. Total sum of 2018. That then I will choose my.
So even for the sales, you creating the calculator.
Yeah. So for this again, we need to create a calculator. Okay. So in case if my this value is null, so in case if my this value is null or blank, So what we do is we need to give it a 0. So if this my calculation gives me null value, if I don't have any cell in current year, then this will give me null values, right? So to convert null to 0, what we need to do is we need to is null. Is null, what it does, it checks if this expression is null or not. If this expression is null, then give 0.
Sir, then do we need to do the first one which we did before? Or we need to edit just this one?
Just this one need to do. If null, sorry, not is null, if null. If null.
If none,
If this expression is null, then we will convert this to 0. Okay, is this making sense?
No. Little bit.
So epic. So what we have is, so we created a calculator field, right? So this one stores my current date. So my current date is 2018.
Yeah, this is clear, but the thing is, if why we putting if null? I understand like this is for zero value, but if we don't know the value is zero, then which command should I enter?
Like if this expression is null, if this gives me null, then we have given this as 0. You can give you can exclude even if you want. You can exclude this. Okay. Any question here?
No,
Okay.
okay.
So I will create a duplicate of this again to calculate my prior year. So I will create edit here and then py, and then this will be my prior year. Prior
Again,
year.
we are doing in the same one or this is separate one?
This is again a duplicate of my current year. So what we did, we did first we created a calculated field that shows current year. Then we created a calculated field that shows previous year. Then again what we did, we created a calculated field that shows profit of current year, that shows sales of current year, that shows sales of current year. Now again we did fourth, we did that shows sales of prior year. Now what we will do, calculate, we will calculate now percentage. Now we will calculate the fifth one will be my percentage. Okay, so fifth one, let's create fifth one. So fifth one will be my profit change. Okay, profit change. So in profit change, we will include sum of sales minus sum of profit sum of sales current year minus sum of
Can you remove the cursor, please?
sum of sales prior year. So one more bracket I'm going to give. So this is my percentage, this is my change. Now I will divide this by percentage change. I'll get one more variable here. Sum of current year minus sum of prior year.
So we haven't created the sum of sales for prior year.
We need to create that.
So what's the formula for that?
Same thing like we did for current year. It should be if we have selected current year indicator, then sales. In prior year will be if we have selected prior year, then sales. So this making in prior year, I will show you the formula. So if we select prior year indicator, then sale. Should be prior year indicator. So what we did, so we created 4 calculators. So fifth one shows me the percentage change, profit change, sales change. Now the sixth one will be my percentage sales change. Sixth one will be my percentage sales change. So last one we will create one more. This will be my sales change percentage. Okay. So again, this will be my sum of sales of current year minus sum of sales of previous year. Then we will divide this by
So for the prior you are having an error.
sum of, wait, I'm coming. Sum of sales of previous year we will divide.
So if prior year indicator, then sales and
Yeah, do this way. Yeah.
and then so what did you add after this one? What was that expression which you add after zero?
Yeah, that's what we do. This. It's been recorded. It's been recorded.
It's really likely to open the recording.
Okay, so now what we are doing, so now we need to
So
calculate the
what
percentage.
yeah, so what you did, you created a current year, prior year. Then third one you need to create on the basis of your current year, you need to populate sales. So sales on basis of prior year, you need to show sales, and then you need to show the change of sales. And then in sixth one you need to show percentage change of sales.
So how would you change from sales?
So you created first and second, you did
Yes,
first, second, right?
yes.
So for third you need to create
Sales changes.
so you did this one, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I did the prior one.
So you need to do this one then. Change.
Profit change or sales change?
It's sales change. Sorry, I gave you a profit. Sales change. So sales change will be sum of your current year sales minus previous year sales. Okay. Sum of current year minus previous year sales.
Okay. And now how we need to calculate the percentage?
So another one percentage, you create another one calculator field. In there you do sum and then divide by the total profit of sales. Sum then divide by total profit, total sales prior year. Okay. Now we will convert this cells. If we click on cells and if we right click here,
So how we are having an error with this one? What's the formula for so sum sales current year?
yeah,
This one.
sum sales of prior year. Yeah. Yeah. So now if we select sales current year and previous year, then go in default properties and go in number format.
Sir, how we can choose?
Click on this two,
Okay.
sales current year and sales previous year, and then go in right click and then go in default properties.
Yes.
Default properties, number format.
Yes.
So what we are trying to do is we are changing our number format. Go in number format and go in custom.
Yes.
And in custom we will use this indicator. Not in profit year. In here we will use number in thousand. Okay, so let's convert this to 0. And so here I can see in this dashboard that I have created, so my numbers is in K, right? So I am trying to change this number format to support my display will be my K. So that's why I'm choosing here 1000K.
Sir, we are using currency, changing currency.
A currency custom.
Okay.
And then in display unit choose 1000K. And in decimal place you do 0.
Okay.
Okay. And then click OK.
All right.
Then in percentage change, right click, again go in default properties, then go in number formatting, and in custom.
Sir, Abdul getting default in the. Sir, sale change, right click.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, default properties, custom.
And then
Go in custom.
yeah. Sir, double forward.
Go in custom.
Custom.
Okay, so in custom we need to give this so to generate this arrow, up and down arrow, we need to give this format here in custom. Okay, so I will send you in chat box.
Okay.
You can paste this in your custom. And click OK. I have already sent you in chat. Yeah, no, in Zoom. So you were not in Zoom, right? Sorry, I will send you in group Skype. Okay. This one. Now, okay. You done?
Okay. So what's this forward is?
So this will give me, this format will give you your this indicator, this one indicator we have, right? Up down arrow indicator we have.
Okay.
That will give you this indicator.
Okay.
So once done, Okay, so drag your cells current year in columns, and then right click and go in discrete, sorry.
Okay.
So this will show something like this.
Yeah.
Showing up, okay. Then in your ABC, we will keep so in ABC,
Yeah.
so click cells change on and drop there. Your percentage change drop there.
Okay.
Did you get this?
Yeah.
Also, we need to change the color, because here if you see the trend is for decreasing trend we have another color, for increasing trend we have another color, right? So we need to also change the color. So what we will do is we'll set this to color even, and we'll go inside color, edit color,
Okay.
and inside palette we will choose market orange. We will choose orange blue diverging in 2 steps. Choose 2, advance, click start at 0. Make these changes. Steps in this step colors, choose 2 steps because we need to show only 2 colors, and then click apply and click OK.
So we don't need to use reversed and full color range. Just step color 2.
Yeah,
That's
step
it.
color 2 and go in advance and in center do it there.
So why we did 0?
So my color is only 2, right? So because for high we will so that's why we are starting from 0. Like color combination.
So it will not give
different colors, yeah, 2 colors but in different.
all right.
So now if we choose region, if we even choose region here in my filter, if we add region,
Yeah. So where we need to put region?
we will drop region in columns. Okay, now you can see this. Now let's add filter to include only central region. Apply to central. Okay. Now let's increase the font. Right click on this central and go on font, and then here in font let's increase this to 20.
So format?
Yeah, format, inside format,
Yeah.
in header, in default, and increase this format to 20. Yeah, from here 20.
Okay.
And let's drag this a bit down. Okay. Also increase this number. Let's increase
So
this
how
number.
did you do it? The central above and the just drag?
Yeah. So this needs to be in front, like region should be in front, and then sum of cells current year. Yeah. Okay. Now you can increase, decrease your size accordingly. Again, you can go in here in number, even you can go in number. You can click on format and increase your number by, let's say, 15, bold. Okay. So So I will delete this sheet. East, south, east, south, and west. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will create a copy of this sheet. So create a copy. Right click and create copy. Not a copy, duplicate. Make a duplicate.
Okay.
And for this we name it as east. And then in filter we will choose east. And then apply. This is for east. Again click. Again we will click. Right click. We will do duplicate. And this will be my south. And in filter I will go and choose south. Edit filter
Oh, okay.
and I will choose south. Apply. Again I will create a duplicate, and this will be my west. WAST west. And here I will again go edit, go west, and then apply. So this is how I created my 4 KPIs. Okay, all good till here. Okay, now we in KPI dashboard we will create a layout container. So what layout container is? So in this dashboard we have 4 container, 1 2 1 2 3 4.
Yeah.
We have 4 container. Okay, so we will create a 4 container here. So my horizontal container 1.
Yeah.
And then again I will create another container. Oh, no.
So do we need to drag?
Yeah, so we need to create a, so let's do from start. Drag vertical container and drop here. Again, so again drag vertical container and drop this side. This will be my, this is my second container.
So why is the dividing? So it would be divided by itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's close this. So let's get one vertical container. One vertical container. Okay. Drop. Cost okay. This is a cost container. Yeah, now it was like that. Yeah, it's like that. Now this is my second vertical container. Then again one top container. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3.
So right now I created two. I will create two more. So this would be my third, and then this is my fourth. So I have four containers. So let's drag and drop. Let's drag one. For this is my for central. This is again for east, and this is for south, and the final one is for west. Drag and drop. Drag and drop in dashboard. Okay, so for again for east, drag and drop in the upper part here. If you see here in this block. So this is for central. That's for central, drag and drop here. For eastern again, drag and drop there. For southern again, drag and drop there. And for the western again, drag and drop there. So you can see this showing can happen.
Yeah. Delete this one. This one. Post one. Then this one. Cross. Yeah, then delete off.
So your dashboard should show something like this. Okay. So align this at center. So align this at center, all for all. Copy from here and drag this. This at center.
So how to drag?
Same for remaining. Observe, you're not trying.
I'm doing one.
Okay, so now we see center two times here. So we can right click here and hide this, hide title. Right click and hide title. Right click and hide title. Right click and hide title. Okay. Again this is showing up weekly category central. Let's hide that even. Weekly category, hide this title. Okay. Now you go in dashboard and add title.
The dashboard add.
Dashboard. So title.
Okay.
So here you can even add one filter to show your order date on monthly basis. You can choose. So order date on monthly basis.
So how did you
Go in individual sheet and then choose month, and then there choose show filter. And you can choose multiple drop down from here. Okay,
oh,
it's coming.
yeah. So my thing is showing true and false.
Multiple drop down.
Not the current year. I need to choose order date. Choose order date. This- This one. Filter and you choose more. Select all. Okay. Now we make this and so filter. So here, from here we will change this to so we will drop in. Then we can select.
Now apply that in our main dashboard. So how to apply that in our main dashboard? Go in action, analysis. The filter is not showing up here. This one filter.
So mine is showing.
This one showing.
So don't in the KPI, the other one. So mine is showing even though in the KPI.
It's showing up in KPI.
Yeah.
My one's not showing.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Which you did see. Previous.
So okay, my one also is showing up. Now make this this collapsible filter. We have discussed how to make this collapsible filter. So choose.
Analysis. That filter and
Then it will show up in your dashboard, right?
so they need to collect the filter.
Yeah. In filter, you should have month of order date.
So I am having region, sales change percentage, and sales of summer sales.
So what is this? This one. So it's in that. And so what we do is we see this again. And here which one of this? Which one
East, yeah, second.
that's not still saying. I will send to
That's okay, because we did first.
yeah, we said
Now from here,
Yeah.
choose this as floating. This will be your collapsible filter. If you choose this as
Layout.
floating. Choose that as floating from here.
I choose floating.
Floating.
Oh.
yeah. Okay. Now again,
Floating. Again, add show and hide button. Add show and hide button. You need to double click there. You should have something like this. This one.
Oh.
click on don't be there. Yeah, now go.
Oh, is it this one? I'm selecting this one.
Set this. Option.
In mine one, so if I double select that, it was showing up. So that one. So here, if I click here,
Yeah.
it should have something like this. It's showing up. Yeah. Now it will work, I think. So when I select that, it should show like this.
Oh.
Double click. If you double click here, it's not showing. Then here, if you do right click, it should have button. This way you need to have mouse.
Why do you do to sign in? You need to have a mouse. Came from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you can choose here. And then you can choose add and you click on Alt. Press Alt. Yeah. And then if you want to expand that, press Alt and then click that.
Okay. So and hide. Okay. So this is our dashboard. So you can view in presentation mode. If you click here, presentation mode, you can view your dashboard, and you can change if you choose a particular value, it will change. The dashboard will change. This is how we create a KPI dashboard. So I am recording this video, so you can review this video once again. You can check. So yeah, open this use SQL string functions to clean data, and then copy all, and then paste in your query tool. Open one database, and then Himal.
Yes, sir.
So did you download this file?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So open in Postgre.
Yeah.
This if I'm opening it, it's just right.
You see as CSV. So there was our file.
It on the GitHub.
So you draw and then right click, select. Yeah.
Okay, now copy.
Yeah, and paste in Postgre SQL.
So where we need to post this one?
So inside you should have this configuration database. Need to give password there. Yeah. So go inside one database
Yeah.
and right click.
Or data?
Yeah, in any one database.
Yeah. Only one? Any of these?
So look at my convention inside databases. So I have this database.
Yeah.
So I have this table,
Okay.
and then inside table you have query tool.
So we don't have data.
Okay. History.
So so here, so what we will do is we will import. So we have two CSV file.
Yeah.
So we will import two CSV file first, and then we will start working. So to import a file, we need to have a table first in my database. So I will create a table. So run this first one. Select table customers. If you click on F5 execute, and that will create your table, first table. And then again click on select all cells and then click execute.
Okay then.
Now you have created your table. So how to retrieve your table?
Sir, first before, so you need to execute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Likewise, you have to create table for cells. There you will have, yeah, cells.
And then,
So this is the structure to create two table. So this is creating a table
yeah.
customer, and then one is creating a table sales. So what is table? So where we store some data information. Okay, that is table. So to retrieve information from table, what we do? You select. Okay. So select asterisk from customers. So if we run this, then we have our table structure here. You can see your table structure. Customer ID, bracket customer ID, but you don't have any data. You don't have any data here, right? If we do select asterisk, because right now we have only created our table. We have not inserted any record.
Yeah.
Okay. So to insert record, so we have two tables, right?
Yeah. Sales table and
So if you go here, so you should have your two tables already created. If you do a right click there inside tables, you should have your customer table there.
so where we need to add this?
Inside tables,
So we don't have any data.
right? Refresh there. Go inside table and refresh. Right click and refresh. You should have refresh option. Do you have table? Create once again. If not, Himal, did you create this table? Himal,
No.
did you create the table?
So how did you, what did you do after putting these formulas, select star?
So start from table name will give us the
Yeah.
data, but if we don't have any data just because we have only created the table.
So do we need to execute this formula?
Yeah, to check. This is query. We will say query. Execute this query. So you should have table created here. Inside table, if you do refresh, you should have table name customer here.
So we don't. Do you have any table?
No spelling was a mistake. Customers. So your table name is customer. The spelling is mistake. Now run execute this. So everything is blank. Now you go inside table.
So we, do you want me to?
So where is this? Inside the schema. You need to go inside the schema. Okay. And you should have tables. So should have a customer.
Okay.
Likewise, you should have sales table. Do you have sales table there?
Yeah.
Okay. So click on customer,
Yeah.
and then right click, and do import/export.
Yeah.
Click on import/export,
Yes.
and then again import/export. Click on import button. Import button. Then choose the file where you have downloaded your CSV file. So this is my customer. So my file is customers.csv. Customers.csv. Navjot,
Yeah.
were you able to see this file?
Yeah.
Okay, then click on header. Click header as yes, and then your delimiter is comma, because your file is comma delimited. If you go and have a look at your file, so if you go in your file, if you right click your file and open in Notepad++, you will see your file with comma delimited. See here, your file is comma delimited, right? See at the screen. So need to keep delimiter as comma delimited there. Header, set header as y, yes, and then your delimiter as comma, and then click OK. So your import should be successfully imported. Okay, then again, if you do select attribute from customer, then you should have your data there. It's showing up.
So mine is just giving two options here.
Yeah, okay.
So mine is just giving two options. So showing me.
So you haven't downloaded your
I
file.
have done it here.
Really that one.
This one.
No, not this one. I mean to say .csv file. Where is the .csv file?
You need to import .csv file, right? So again go in sales. Do the similar thing for sales. Go inside sales, import export. Go in import, Again, choose sales file. Go inside modify date. Choose sales.csv. Again, header on, and your delimiter is comma. Choose sales file, header on, delimiter comma.
So why do you putting comma?
Because your file is comma separated. If you open your file, you will see comma separated file. Click OK. Now if you do select asterisk from sales, so you should have sales data. So your first task is done. So you created a table, you imported your table. Okay, so you created two tables, customers and sales, and you were able to import that table. Okay, so in your second task, so the second task is, so we have another file even here. Try to open that file, employees excerpt. Employee excerpt, and again do copy, Control C, copy, and do paste. In new query tool, you can use new query tool, and you can paste here, and then click, and then run that whole query. Okay.
Sir, in delimited code and can we all use commas or what?
We don't need to do anything here.
Just wait for the-
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Sir,
Wow, great. Now, if you do select testing from that table name, so that you.
So Navjot, did you try to import this file?
Yes, I'm doing.
Okay. Employee excerpt. Try to execute that file, and then look at select history from employees. You should have data there.
so what we need to do after?
Right click on employee excerpt file, open this file, and try to paste that in new query and execute that file.
Sir, how we can create a new view just critical?
Right click.
Done it?
Yeah. Right click. Right click query tool. Put in the query tool.
Is it done?
No, there.
So save it.
Yeah. Query tool, yeah. Paste here. Yeah, then control it. And then execute.
Oh,
So if you do select again, if you do select asterisk from employees table, you should have data there.
The system very slowly. Stay active.
Navjot, it's working.
Yes, I'm just uploading it.
So what we need to do there is
Okay, I will tell you. So if you do select asterisk from employees, you should have your data.
I have imported, but it's showing failed enter code 1. The TXT one.
Which one? Which one did you run?
The employee, this one, the employee. And TXT, I imported this one.
So you don't need to. How did you import that file? Not from here. Simply you need to copy paste the.
So just copy and paste here.
Yeah. You copy on this copy. Give the next. Let's do FD. P2 paste and controller. It will be okay. Controller. How to select everything? Then click on this execute button.
It's showing error duration employees already exist.
Okay, then it's already exist. Then don't worry. Now if you do select asterisk from employees, then it should fetch your data. Try to do select asterisk from employees. It's already there. Just simply run that query.
so anywhere we can run the query or
We need to be in that database. Like, so you are in demo database. That's why you can run that query. It's working. Okay, so here we are in 2.1, retrieve data from the employees table. So if we see, we can see the data, right? So now what we need to do is find the length of the first name of male employees. So here we can see my data has employee number, birth date, first name, last name, gender, and hire date, right? So we need to look for the length of first name of male employees. So for that, what we need to do, select first name, first underscore name, comma length of first name from my table is employees, from table name where my gender is equals to male. Okay, so if I run this query, this will give me all my length of my first name. Could you please look at the screen? If we give a length here and give first name, and we are filtering only for male, so this will give me a length of my first name. So my length is 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 power 2, it's 5. Okay, so this gives me the length of first name of male employees. And then what we need to do is find the length of the first name of male employees where the length of the first name is greater than 5. So for this, what we need to do is we need to add our one more filter. So if person is male and length is greater than 5. So my and length will be here greater than 5. If we do this and click execute, then if I do my order by length, Then this will give me all length greater than 5. 666. Here you can see all length is 6. Or you will have all the length greater than 5. And then so any question in this to query? Now what we need to do is retrieve a list of the customer group of all customers. Let's see what we have in customer table. Select asterisk from customers.
So all these queries are written in any file, the one you are entering here.
So I will save this in. I will add this in GitHub. So here, any question in this to query? One is taking for looking for male and their length. One is looking for male and their length greater than 5. Okay. Now here we need to retrieve a list of all the customer group of all customers. So in here we can see in customer ID, we can see the group information plus customer ID. Group and ID is concatenated here. Okay, so if we need to retrieve only group, for example, here group is CZ and customer ID is 12520. So if you only need to retrieve group CZ from this ID, what we can do is we can do left 2. So left of customer underscore ID, comma 2. If we do comma customer ID, we give, if we give here distinct is for taking only unique values. So this will give us all group, customer group as customer group. Let's give this as customer group. As gives us the name of that column field. So this is my all customer group. So likewise, if I need to give the list of all customer number, so this is my number. So what I will do write 5. Write 5 is my number. Okay, and then retrieve the list of all the customer ID, length of all the customer ID that has already been done. Retrieve a list of all the customer groups of all the customer table. We already did this. This gives us all the groups. If we do left 2, then this will give me all left 2 data. Chavadia, not feeling well? Okay, so yeah, this is one thing. So this, I'm telling you all this thing in data. We need to do some manipulation, we need to do some cleaning. So how to clean your data, how to extract from a string, how to extract particular pattern from your data. So likewise here we have group dash customer ID. So if you need to only extract group, how we can do is we can do left 2. So if you need to extract only numbers, what we can do is left right 5 we can do. So this is all way of data cleaning that we do. So likewise, so if we need to convert to uppercase or lowercase, we can even do that. Select upper upper. So if let's say if we need to convert this into uppercase, then if we run this output, so this will be in my uppercase form. So here you can see this is my uppercase. Likewise for lowercase, to give this as lower, this will be all, this result will be all in my lowercase. So here if you can say lowercase value. So if we need to retrieve the detail of the first employee, so if we do select asterisk from employees, so for my first record is 1000, 10,001. So how can I retrieve this? Is where my employee underscore number is 1000, 10,001. You can give where this is my first detail of my first employee number. So this is my detail of detail of first employee. So this is my first employee. So if I need to change my first employee this to uppercase, so I need to convert this and to update this information, my first employee information, to uppercase. So to do in uppercase, you can simply do update. But one thing to note is here we have begin and rollback. We are adding this begin and rollback. So what begin and rollback does is, so if I write any clause here, so if I do any update and if I start with begin, so it performs that update. But if we need to again roll back, so if we don't need to, if we need to exclude that update that we applied, what we can do is we can do a roll back that will roll back to my previous step. You can say, like, if I am doing uppercase, then it will remove my uppercase. One step will be skipped if I do roll back. So right now my employee table, if I look at my first record, my employee number is 10,001. So this is my employee number for first record. So if I do begin, if I execute begin, and if I update my first name to uppercase, so update this employee, set first underscore name equals uppercase upper, upper of first name, with employee number is equals to, so for this employee number I am converting my first name to uppercase. So if I execute this, and now if I look at my select asterisk from employee table, so you can see here their first name is uppercase, right? Your first name is uppercase. So now if I need to roll back to my previous result where this first name was not uppercase, I can run this command, roll back. If I click on roll back, and now again if I look at select asterisk from my table name, this will go back to my one previous steps. So now I don't have this in uppercase. So this is how we do uppercase, lowercase, and if we update something and if we need to go back to the initial phase, then we do begin and roll back. Begin is my starting or transaction, whatever the query we write on in begin, inside begin, that will be roll back to my initial phase. That's why we do a begin and roll back. So whenever in real work, whenever we do any update, we do a begin and roll back, so that if my update, if in case if I did something wrong in my update clause, so I can do a roll back, one step back, I can go one step back. That's why we usually, if we write an update clause, we do a begin and roll back. Okay, so this is how we convert our data into uppercase or lowercase. Okay, now what we will do is we will convert our, we will change our m. So in the data, in employee data, we have gender information. Select ST from employees. So in employees data, we have a gender information. So now I want to convert my m to male and f to female. How can I do that? Is can do a replace. So my gender, comma, replace. I will replace my gender from M to male.
I'm not gonna change. Okay.
So new gender, say if we do this, so not doing double quote, I think. So here all M has been changed to male. Okay. Likewise, if we want to change F to female, what we can do is replace F with female. So if we do this, then it will convert all values to female, all F to female, F to female. So if we look here, the male is again converted into M, but female F is converted into female. So if in one result, if you want M to be male and F to be female, what we can do is we can use a case-when statement. If, like in programming we do if else, like we in SQL, in SQL we can even do if else, like comma case when my gender is equals to M, then male, when my gender is equals to F, then female, and end from employees table. So if we do this, then all M will be converted into male, F will be converted into female. Okay. So in customer table, so here in customer table, my country name is US, United States here. I'm going too fast.
Yes.
So here in customer table, my country name is United States. So if I want to change this into abbreviation US, then how I can do is,
So I have a question. In the previous one, if we are choosing, like we're converting F into male and F into female. So for example, can we do it simultaneously in the same?
yes, that's why we need to use case when. Case when, if you do,
Okay.
that will give you, that will do simultaneously.
Okay. Let's see.
Case when gender equals M, then male. When gender equals F, then female. So I will send you this query. You will have this query in solution. So here we have here we have customer table. So if I need to convert my country from United States to US, so I can do simply replace my column name country, comma United States to US from customer. So if you click here, country, comma, do distinct here. So the United States is converted into US as APR. You can APR underscore your country. You do convert this APR underscore done to this is. So this United States is converted into. So this is how we convert our data into more abbreviated form, or we convert our male M or F to higher dimension or lower dimension, you can say. So this is the use of replace function, case win function. Okay. Now let's say if you are selecting your data cleaning project, and if you have space here, so if you need to remove your space, then what you can do, you can do a trim. So leading space from. So if you do a trim here, what if you copy this and then paste in somewhere notepad, you can see leading space is removed. We have leading space here, so leading space is removed, but still we have trailing, we have space at the last. So to remove a space at the last, what we need to do is we need to do trailing here. So if we do trailing here, then if you paste this, the last space is removed, but we still have a space on first 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 column, what to say this, first value. So to remove the space from first and last value, what we can do is trim both. If we use trim both, this
So
will
trim the
this will trim from both the side. Also, if we don't use anything here, if we simply do trim, this will also trim your result from both sides. So if you copy this and paste here, simply trim will also trim your data from both sides. So we also have R trim, which will trim from your right side. So if we use R trim here, so this will trim from your right side. If you do L trim, this will trim your data from left side. So this is my customer table. So here, even if you want to remove, here we have bracket. So if you want to remove bracket, what we can do is we can even do a trim. So here what we can do, bracket underscore cost underscore ID comma, if you use a trim bracket ID comma, you can give you starting closing. Yeah, if you give this bracket, we have AC bracket underscore customer underscore ID. If you give your bracket sign, open close bracket here, and if you run this, this will trim your bracket sign. So this is the use of trim. And now in your employee table, from employee. So here, if you have your first name and last name, so if you want to concat first name and last name, what we can do, we have a concat function, but we can also concat through pipe. If you give a pipe here, so double pipe, if we give and give a space, again give double pipe, then give last name. This
so
will,
how we can put the double pipe?
you have behind you above enter.
Okay.
If you put that double pipe and give this as your full name, then this will concat both information, first name comma last name. So even in customer table, So if you need to create a new column with address from city, if you want to concat your city, and let's say you give a space, and then again if you want to concat state, give state, give double pipe, give a space, and if you want to concat your country, then give space and CUNTR. So if you do this, make sure your column name is correct, like column name is city, country, yeah, it's correct. So if I give this as address, then, and if you run this, so it was address, yeah, this will give us address in one. If we can give a comma, it would make more sense. Comma space, comma space. So this will give more sense. Okay. So also if in customer table, if it does not restrict from customer, we can even concat information such as you can even write like segment, again double pipe. So this customer, you can even give some value is, give is, and then you can concat is, and then you can concat old. So if we do this, we give a space here, you can even say that customer is 67 years old, and give even, yeah, space here. If you do this customer, we can even print our text. Okay, as if we give the name, give as, then it will show value that column. So this is how we concat. To double pipe, we can even do a concat function. Okay, and then let's look at substring. So we did substring many times. We did substring. What's the use of substring?
So string used for
To specific portion of a string.
alphabetic thing we use for that.
So if we are looking for a specific portion of a string, in a string, if you're looking for any specific portion, then we use substring. So let's retrieve ID. Select asterisk from customers. If we choose customer underscore ID, comma customer underscore name, comma. So here, if I need to from customer ID, I did left to take the group of customers, right? So we can even use substring, and can customer ID. We can even do 1, 2. It starts from 1 and take 2, or we can even do customer ID 4. If we do here 4, 2 will means take first 2. 4, 2 will take first 2. So if we run this, so this will take first 2. This will extract my information from through substring. So this is my customer true. You can use any. Now what we need to do is we need to retrieve the ID and name of customers in the customer group AB. So I want to list all my customer groups, that is AB. How can I do this? So this substring gives me the group name. So I can filter on basis of this. So I can write where here, where my substring of this is equals to AB. If I do AB here, this will filter all my customers that have a group AB. So you can see AB is all filtered. So now, I want to, for all AB groups, I want to extract the number from my customer ID, only number from my customer ID, number of customers. So for that, I need to start from 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from 4 and take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 5. Customer ID. If you do this, starts from 4 and take 5 for all AB. So we have one extra comma here. So this will give us the number for all customer. For all customer ID, where customer ID group is AB, and to give me the name ID, all the ID of this particular group, of this AB group. Is this query making sense? So here we did 1, 2. 1, 2 start from 1 to take 2. This 2 will take, this will plus, and in this 1 to 2 is AB. So it will select all AB, where we select all AB. Okay, and then again what we substring 4, 5. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to 5. So that is the customer ID. Customer ID.
So if the customer ID is let's say 9-digit long, so we can say 4 to 9.
Yeah.
So that's the position.
Yeah. Okay. Namchat? So likewise, we can extract year from birth date. So these things are very important, which I'm telling you, because these are all things that we do in daily work, daily work. So from date of birth, in the employees table we have it. So if I only need to extract year from my date of birth, I'm going to year. So we don't have year feature here. So we can do through substring. So my date of birth. So my birth underscore date is this. So to extract year, what we need to do? Substring. So to extract year from birth date, what we need to do? 1, 4 year. So this is my birth date is in date format. That's why I think this is not giving us the well. So we need to convert this into character. So how to convert this into character is cast us cat 10. Why I did cat 10? Because my birth date is year is 4 digit, then dash, and then month, then date as well. 1, 2. 10 is because of the format.
It's just giving the error of 1 to 4.
Why this is giving me from 1 to 4? No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Why I did cast? Because this is in number. My board date is in date format. So we
So
can
what
even
will cast to?
we'll cast it to CAD. We can even extract. We can, since it is in date format, we can even extract year, comma. If we do birth date. So this is not in date. So let's check what is employee. Let's check which format this is in. So let's check which format this is in. Do a refresh, and we can go in employee table. Employees. This is my employees table. You can go in column, and we can see my date of birth. So you can create column. Not create column. It's in date format. Yeah, it's in date format. Let's do this cast this as date. We can even do a cast as date, and we have an error in. I think this syntax is not correct. That's why this is not given. I think we need to give it here. Let's right now we have taken year from substring. Let's work till here then. And now what we will do is, so this is how we use substring. Okay.
What we gonna do here?
Now we have. Now we will aggregate. How to use aggregate? We will see that using string aggregation. So this is my department table. So here we can see single employee number. Here you can see has two department number, right? So 10,010 has two department here, right? So if you want to aggregate this two department into one, what we can do is we can use string aggregator. So select employee underscore num comma strn underscore agg string aggregate of dpt underscore number from this table. So since we are using string aggregate function, so we need to do a group by here. Group by empty. String underscore agg. That's what we use. You as Comma as comma format when we are aggregating. Okay, comma I think. Okay, so we need to give comma there. So we are aggregating this through comma. That's why we need to give here comma. So we can give semicolon or whatever value we want to aggregate. If I give here semicolon, it will
So
aggregate.
why we use group by employee number?
So on basis of employee number, we are looking for a single employee. We are looking for multiple department. That's why we are using group by here. Little bit from the sales table will give you. So likewise in sales table, if you need to look for list, gives a list of all product that was ordered by a customer on the. So here even if we have order ID.
Sir, can you please repeat why we use hyphen?
This one. So to concat the department number. So if you run this,
Yeah.
you will see. So this both is concatenated on basis of semicolon. This is concatenated on basis of semicolon. Okay. Himal, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is this making sense to you?
Yes, sir. Little bit. This one, I have this one a little bit on my course as well. I think. No.
Yeah, I'm listening. Okay. So, so likewise in sales table, so we have product information, order ID, and customer ID and product ID. So I want to see which customer, on the basis of customer, how many products we have. We can even aggregate on basis of our customer. We can do string underscore add, and my products. I want to see the product details of my individual customer. We can do group by. So so here you will see all products associated with this customer ID. It's all in semicolon delimited format. So last one is coalesce. This is coalesce function. So what is coalesce? Don't have this. So what is coalesce function is, if my one column is null, so what I want to put in that in case of that null value. So here, for example, if my department number is null, so I want to replace all my department number that is null with department name. So what I can do, I can use a coalesce. So if I use select coalesce coalesce department underscore number, comma department underscore name, comma department underscore number, comma department underscore name. So if we do a coalesce here, then all my, so here you can see your department number has been replaced with department name, right? So likewise,
So
like
you can even replace with the value and value instead of name.
yeah, but the condition is this should be null. If it is blank or anything else, it will not work. This field should be null. So for example, if your department number is null, let's replace it with department number. Department name is null, then replace it with department number. So we can even do that.
Yeah, the eighth one now department number is null.
So this was department number was null, then we put department name. This is to coalesce. Okay. So now my department name is null. So let's give this a name so that so if my department name is null, I will put department number. We usually do this in daily work even, or data analysis. If you need to put, if suppose if my ID is unique and it should not be a blank or null, so we use a coalesce and convert all null to give all name to ID, ID to name. We roll back. So if we give this, then this is also all null is replaced by with ID. Yeah. So this is what we do. We can also replace with some hard-coded value. For example, if my department number is null, we can do no department number, or if my department name is null, we can give no department name. So if you run this, we can even for my null cases. So my new department number will be no department name. We can even hide that. Give that. So here my no department number. Let me give that. So one last. So if in my employees table, employees table, I have no, in customer table I have my In customer table, customers table. In customers table, I have my country, city, and state, right? So what I want to do is, if my country is null, I want to replace it with city. If my city is null, I want to replace it with state. Okay. If all this information is null, I want to replace it by no address. So what I can do is COALES equals this. If my country is null, then what we need to do? Replace it by city. Okay. If my city is null, then replace it by state. If my state is null, then replace it by no address. Comma. So you want to country, city, state. So if we do this, order by, we do one, order by two. If we do distinct here. So here you see you have all values. Let's check for null cases. Okay, so here, so if you all three value are null, then no address. If your one country is null, and if this is given, then the priority is given to city. And if you both are null, then priority is given to state. So this is how we manipulate our data. Okay, so today we learned a lot. This coalesce is often asked in interview question. What is coalesce function? And your string aggregate gate function also asked in interviews. So yeah, this is I will upload this solution in GitHub. Any question?
No.
Today you guys look upset.
Oh, sir, we had like in starting we had confusion, so we were sorted out. But this one we need to practice. We can't do. So that's why.
Yeah. So what I'm teaching one more thing. Okay, wait. So data analysis. So this file, so this file which I wrote here, so I want to save this in GitHub. Then how I can do is, first we need to clone this in this GitHub. So if you want to have all this information in your local machine, in your local desktop, you can click here and you can copy this link. Okay, and then you can place this link in some particular folder. Let's say if you want to place somewhere, you can try this with me. You can create a folder in your desktop. Let's create a folder, test. Go inside test. So go in test directory, like inside desktop, cd, test. Go inside test. Create a folder name called test.
Test, yeah.
Okay. Then go in command line, cmd. Type cmd there.
CM.
D. Yeah. Yeah, your one might be terminal. And then do CD desktop. You will go in desktop.
So
Then you go inside your folder CD test. CD test. So I'm going inside my folder inside this folder, that which I have created right now.
we need to do test just now.
Yeah, CD desktop.
Yeah.
Then CD test.
So why are we using CD?
CD means to go inside something. Change directory. It's like change the directory.
Oh, change. Store.
Then CD test inside.
Test.
Okay. And uh, then you clone this information. Copy this link
Which link it is?
in GitHub. Copy this link.
Where is this?
Copy, and then in command line git clone, paste this link, git git clone clone, then paste that link. Then do enter. Gives some error.
Cannot find the path specified.
Space, give space. So right now you are in C user in Javaria. Okay, then CD space computer desktop. Then click enter. Now you're in desktop. And your desktop is all outside. Whatever you have. If you do dir, all things that you have in desktop, so you have this all thing in desktop right now. Right? So you have all these things. Jobs ready for you. You have this folder here. Right now you have created. You have created test, right? So you go CD. You go inside this folder. And if you do git clone, and then you paste your link into the enter. Now you need to install git. So if you do this, then something this will appear.
Okay, then what we have to do?
Okay, so download git. For Windows. Download this and install git. Then this will appear. So this clone will be successful. Okay, then once that is successful, then you'll have your all thing that you have in your git, all will be in your local machine. So all thing will be in your local machine. Here. All the cloning, like all thing that we have in git will be in your local machine.
That will
So
be easy.
yeah,
We don't need to
go in git. And then if you do any changes here right now, what I will do is, so right now what I did is I added this file, the one I have written here, written in Postgre. I have added this file in this location, and this is my, so I have added this file in data cleaning inside solution. I have added this file solution. Okay, so after adding this file, what I need to do is, so I need to go in that location. So my location is cd data analyst course cd data. So I need to go in this location. Okay, cls is to clear screen, ls is to list all the files. So I need to go inside da using SQL. Yeah. Now here, if you do git status, status status, okay, if you do git status, then here you will have one thing in red. If you do git status, then your file will be in red. Can you see the red file? Here you will have one file. The one that you have added right now will be in red.
Oh,
So this is one red file. Yeah, this is the file that I have added right now. So if you do git status, this will show that one file has been added. So if you need to add this in your git, what we need to do is git add and that file name. First we will check git status, that will show that file. Then if you do git add and if you do dot means add everything in your git hub. Git add then dot, okay, then that will add your file. Now if you look git status again, then your file will be in green. Now your file this, you can see your file is in green here. So once you do git add, now you need to do git commit. Git commit means you are committing your file in
But
GitHub.
do we need to get the license for this one?
No, this is open source. So if you do git commit, uh, note down this because this will be easier for you later. Git commit -m, then what you have added, solution for, you can give what you have added. Git solution for SQL, you can add git commit /m. If you do, this is added, and if you do git push, then this information is pushed in your GitHub. Now you can see your file in here inside SQL. If you go in week 6, if you go, solution file is there. So you need to remember how to git add, commit, add. First you need to add, then commit whatever you have changed, then you need to do git push. If you do this, then your file will be added. Okay. So yeah, so let's do this much till today. Yeah, you need to practice. Yeah.